And Paul here. So we've just spent the last few nights here in Sydney for New Year's Eve, and we have some massive news to share with you, and we can't wait to tell you.
First of all, we'll just go through things in reverse order, and if you haven't already seen it on our website, nomadicscots.com, or already followed us on Instagram, we have some exciting news. We're engaged!
Woohoo!
Yes! What did the video go like again, Rachel?
We're engaged! Woohoo!
Woo!
This all happened at the top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, just one of those items that we had to tick off our bucket list in our visit to Sydney.
The bridge climb is an amazing experience. Groups of climbers climb the arc of the bridge, 134 metres high, to the top of the structure for an amazing panoramic view of Sydney Harbour.
So when we reached the top, Paul was being really sketchy and kept pulling at his sleeve, and I had no idea what he was doing. We weren't allowed any loose objects up the top of the bridge. So I just thought that was a bit strange. Little did I know he was pulling at the ring device that the team on the ground had given him in order to bring the ring up to the top where he could put a ring on it and ask that all important question. So he got down on one knee and very kindly asked, and of course I said yes. Yeah,
it was an amazing experience doing it that way, and not too much planning went into it, but obviously everyone on the bridge climb had to know a little bit about what my intentions were. But if you want to find more about the bridge climb experience, or how you actually propose to someone on top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, then you can click on the bridge climb article, which will just be below this video. It'll tell you all about it.
Keep watching that ant that's running around.
I know, there's ants everywhere.
So we've spoken to many people who have said that they would never be able to climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So if the bridge climb's not for you, we recommend that you check out the pylon. This is a 200, oh my god, that footage.
That's horrific. That's going to be some top footage, that. Right, sorry, carry on.
We've spoken to many... Oh, hold on, I got really excited. Sorry, I think there's an ant on it. We've spoken to many people who have said that they would never be able to climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge. If it's something that you don't think you could do, we highly recommend that you check out the bridge pylon. This is a 200 stair climb to the top, which brings you out to some great vantage points across the city. You can also watch other people who are just starting out on their own bridge climb.
The climb itself isn't too bad. Once you go over the whole height thing and climbing up a few ladders in the lower sections, the staff are great, it's well organised, and there's lots of stoppages for photos and vantage points and that kind of thing. It goes without saying that it's very safe, and a group of 14 leave to climb on top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge every 15 minutes, 364 days a year.
That's massive.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? So the other day of the year is of course New Year. So
it's closed.
Yeah, it's closed. New Year, because the fireworks leave from there. So yes, we might as well talk a little bit about New Year.
So New Year's Eve was the main reason that we came to Sydney in the first instance. A city that is most famous for this event, the Sydney Harbour Bridge New Year's Eve fireworks, and we just couldn't miss it really. We
had an amazing experience, camped outside the Sydney Opera House for a good 15 hours, but it was a bit rough, I won't lie. We arrived early doors to get a good vantage point, and we're actually going to go further away, but we realised that with a good 15 hours to go, we could still get a good spot, but a couple of hours later and the whole area was completely full. I think all in all about 1 million people came to see the fireworks. So we got there at about 10 AM.
Only about 11 more.
11 more hours to go?
Yeah.
That's good. At least it's not 15 more. We spent about 10 hours in the baking hot sun, and there was really no escaping it. You just had to endure, and my lips were getting burned and everything. And we camped and we chatted to people around us, and we topped up on the sun cream, and we played cards, and we had some drinks and we ate some food, and we were getting there.
But then the rain came. So with 5 hours to go, the heavens opened and we were absolutely soaked right through to our underwear.
That's a proper rain shower, by
We couldn't sit down, everything was completely soaked, so it was now a 5-hour standing session before that final fireworks show at midnight.
The fireworks were...
What was it to my nose?
This always happens in our videos.
Sneeze. Sorry, there you go.
Right, everyone, but I'm doing the hitch. The fireworks were, of course, amazing. Great to see it, and it was truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Even if they projected New Year's 2018 onto the bridge for the second year running.
Oops.
It's quite a big mistake to make.
It's always hard, you know,
You think you've
New
got
Year's
everything?
Eve 18, New
You
Year's
think you've
19,
got everything
like,
organised?
what year? But you know, are you celebrating a year that's just been, or the new one? What happened?
They got it wrong, okay? They got it wrong.
So some of our top tips for surviving your time at Sydney's New Year's Eve is firstly an umbrella for both rain and sun. Bring along plenty of snacks to keep you going throughout the day. Of course, don't forget that sun cream, you definitely need it. A rain jacket might be handy. We conveniently forgot ours, and possibly a change of clothes. I've written a survival guide with a full list of things that you should bring and things that you need to know to survive New Year's Eve in Sydney, so check out the link below. So
then on New Year's Day, we treated ourselves to a bit of a boat cruise and dinner around Sydney Harbour, just to make ourselves feel a bit better from getting battered from the elements the day before. We had dinner on the boat. You went right by the Sydney Opera House, you went under the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and you saw all the sights in Sydney from the water, which was just stunning and absolutely fantastic. And we even met some Scottish people on it, so I would totally recommend that. We went on our cruise with Captain Cook Cruises. We've had a great time in our few days.
In my head.
We've had a great time in our few days in Sydney, and now we're just heading back off to Melbourne, and then we're heading over to New Zealand's South Island for a bit of a road trip around there.
We look forward to seeing you there.